In the top stories, Prime Minister Drew on official visit to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Jamaican government employees arrested in cocaine seizure, and Europe pushes back against Trump's Greenland tariff threat. Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Midday Major Newscast. Today is Tuesday, the 20th day of January 2026, and I am Jasmine Thomas. Prime Minister Dr. Terence Drew is currently on an official visit to St. Vincent and the Grenadines in his capacity as chairman of CARICOM. The visit is the first in a series of preparatory engagements ahead of the CARICOM Heads of Government meeting that will be hosted here in St. Kitts and Nevis from the 24th to the 27th of February. This engagement is part of ongoing consultations with CARICOM leaders ahead of the meeting to align regional priorities and advance discussions on key matters, including economic resilience, regional cooperation, and sustainable development. Dr. Drew and his delegation will meet with recently elected Prime Minister of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Dr. Goodwin, Friday, and members of his cabinet for CARICOM-related discussions. Prime Minister Dr. Terence Drew has praised progress at Safe Harbor following a recent visit to its operations. Dr. Drew said he was encouraged by what he observed, noting that St. Kitts and Nevis is continuing to position itself as a major destination within the maritime and tourism sectors. He said the project is creating meaningful job opportunities at all levels, from technical and service roles to management. Prime Minister Drew added that the project reflects the government's commitment to sustainable growth, job creation, and expanding opportunities for citizens to participate in national development. The Department of Environment has carried out an outreach visit at St. Paul's Primary School focused on building environmental awareness among students. The session introduced students to key concepts, including what the environment is, why the visit forms part of the Ministry's Environment for Everyone campaign, which promotes environmental wellness as a shared national responsibility and supports the government's goal of becoming a sustainable island state. Officials thanked the students and staff of the St. Paul's Primary School for their engagement and enthusiasm and encouraged citizens to take simple daily action to protect the environment and build a healthier, more sustainable nation. We now take a look at news on the regional scene. Two senior Jamaican government employees have been arrested following the seizure of cocaine at Sangster International Airport in St. James. Police say the suspects, a man and a woman, were intercepted around midday on Friday while attempting to board a flight to New York. A search of their luggage revealed false compartments containing approximately 9.25 kilograms of cocaine with an estimated street value of approximately $34,300. Officials also recovered a quantity of United States currency during the search. Follow-up operations at the suspects' residences led to the seizure of a Glock 19 pistol, 13 rounds of ammunition, and approximately 1 ounce of cocaine. Police also confirmed that one of the suspects reportedly ingested more than 27 pellets containing cocaine and is currently hospitalized under police guard. Director of the Firearms and Narcotics Investigation Division, Superintendent Patre Rowe, said the operation reflects intensified efforts to protect Jamaica's borders and disrupt illegal drug and firearm trafficking. The Royal St. Lucia Police Force has launched a 7-day gun amnesty ahead of tougher enforcement against illegal firearms and ammunition. Assistant Commissioner of Police Luke De Freitas explained the amnesty runs from the 19th to the 23rd of January and will resume from the 26th to the 28th of January. During this period, Persons may surrender illegal firearms and ammunition at police stations across the island between 7 in the morning and 6 in the evening. The freighters said the initiative forms part of a zero-tolerance approach to gun crime, as authorities work to reduce violence and improve public safety. He urged persons in possession of illegal weapons to take advantage of the amnesty window. Police say individuals must first contact their nearest police station before surrendering any weapon. All firearms must be uploaded, secured in a carrier, and transported directly to the station without stops. Officials stressed, however, that the amnesty does not provide immunity from prosecution. Anyone found with illegal firearms or ammunition outside the amnesty period will be arrested and charged. All surrendered weapons will undergo forensic and ballistic testing, and if linked to any previous crime, persons will be held accountable. Police also confirmed that this is not a cash for guns program and no financial compensation will be offered. On the international scene, European allies are pushing back after U.S. President Donald Trump threatened a 10% tariff over Greenland. The joint statement from Denmark, Norway, Sweden, France, Germany, the United Kingdom, the Netherlands, and Finland warned that the threats undermine transatlantic relations and risk a dangerous downward spiral. EU leaders say they are ready to defend against any form of coercion, while NATO and national officials emphasize that the troops sent to Greenland pose no threat. Domestic critics in the U.S. also questioned Trump's move, citing potential economic and legal implications, as well as the risk to alliances with close European partners. The tensions come as Greenland remains strategically important and Europe is pushing for a dialogue based on sovereignty and territorial integrity. A surfer sustained minor injuries in the fourth shark attack off Australia's east coast in 3 days. The latest incident took place at Point Paloma, about 460 kilometers north of Sydney, where the surfer's board took most of the impact. He made it to shore and was later discharged from hospital. Earlier, attacks left a man and a boy with critical leg injuries, and sharks damaged another boy's surfboard. Authorities have closed northern beaches and deployed electronic drum lines to alert surfers to shark activity. Officials warn that murky waters caused by recent rainfall have increased the risk of bull shark attacks and have urged the public to use pools rather than the ocean until conditions improve. And now for a look at the weather. Weather conditions across St. Kitts and Nevis are partly cloudy, with periods of showers expected across the islands. Winds are blowing from the east at a moderate 14 miles per hour, with stronger gusts of up to 33 miles per hour at times. Marine conditions remain rough. Seas are ranging from 2.4 to 3.4 meters or 8 to 11 feet, with northerly swells of around 2.1 meters or 7 feet. Small craft and high surf advisory remains in effect. Today, conditions will stay partly cloudy with a high or 70% chance of showers. Tonight, expect similar conditions with partly cloudy skies and a continued high chance of showers. Sunset this evening will be at around 1 minute past 6, and sunrise tomorrow is expected to be at about 16 minutes before the hour of 7. And that brings us to the end of the midday newscast. Join us this evening for these stories and more in detail. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jasmine Thomas. God bless you.